meters. And away they go from the 1400 meter marker. Padre Pio is a length off the first call. King of Samash, Puccini, Silver Cent, Letaba, Makoko, line of 5, darting past the 1100 meter zone. Silver Cent, Master Sam, Shanghai Tang, second wave. Techno Captain is wide out. Then we're going to drop back in the running, Padre Pio. Silver Raisins just off the bridle, 6 lengths off the tempo as they race past the 800 meter zone as they start to stretch out. March Preview just in the picture, spots them 10-11 lengths start. Sharps Eagle towards the inner. Forceful Rush dropping out of it with Romanesca at the Opera, spots them 14 lengths start. 6:50 to go, Makoko, Puccini. King of Samash towards the inside. Silver Cent, Letaba. Techno Captain's on the outside. Padre Pio, red sleeves and cap hooked around Master Sam's the grey. 450 to go, it's wide open. Makoko, Puccini, Master Sam. Padre Pio now starts to come alive. March Preview, then Techno Captain. Padre Pio at the 200. Letaba's on the inside fighting on. March Preview, but Padre Pio hit the front coming to the 150. And it's Padre Pio, March Preview at the Opera. Padre Pio from March Preview. Padre Pio, but March Preview gets up from Padre Pio. Then came Letaba, Forceful Russian, Techno Captain. So in front, Padre Pio, but here comes March Preview with a strong run down the middle of the course. And the son of Marchfield for the Garth Puller team is coming home and gets the better of Exchanges the last 3 strides. Number 10, March Preview by a half. Padre Pio gave it his all, a decent individual. Letaba will run third. Forceful Rush fourth. Techno Captain and at the Opera. Techno Captain 5th, at the Opera 6th, Silver Raisin 7th, and Romanesca in 8th spot. Padre Pio loomed large, came forward to strike the front. Letaba's running around, and March Preview gets into it from off the gallop. March Preview really starts to take off late and will come home. Number 10, March Preview from 8, Padre Pio, back to the studio. His name is March Preview, and he's come with a storming effort to collar Padre Pio the last 100 meters from the Garth Puller stable. Now, Garth, when you look at him, he's a lovely-looking specimen, but he obviously had that draw to contend with.
Yeah, he had a bad draw, and he's a nervous horse on race day. But he ran a good race last time. I thought he was a bit of a poly horse, and then all of a sudden, his last run gave me a little bit of hope. And the stable's been going through a little bit of a eating problem, and we've been a little bit worried. So it's because of a bit of hope now. I think we found out that it probably was the TEF that was messing them up. And yeah, it looks like on the run it was a very good run. And the other old horse, he ran a great race, so I'm very happy.
Good for the stable. Like you mentioned, you just got to iron out those little nitty-gritty things. You've been in the game long enough, so you've got to take the good with the bad. And when the good rises, you take it with both hands.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, the second horse is probably above average 2-year-old. That was a good run. And, yeah, good luck to Pops and the family. You know, they've been with me a long time. They're stalwarts of the stable. And to Dio, who's here with me, and to Wendy back home, and Mike and the boys. Thank you very much. You know, without a team, you're not anything. And we've gone through a little bit of a quiet time, but let's hope they're coming back.
Well, you've bounced back. Well done.
Thank you. And a nice ride from Luke. Thank you.
Let's get Luke Ferraris in, the dark blue and the light blue colours. March Preview becoming a 3-time winner. Now, you won on him when he blasted away from Samsonite, and you've ridden him in all his other races, so you knew him.
Yeah, so, you know, he does have his problems, and I must commend Mr. Puller and his team for doing an outstanding job with him. You know, he's moving lovely today. And I think he showed his wellness today. Now,
that last 300 metres, he started to unwind?
Yeah, you know, he does take a little bit of time to get into his top gear, but once he did, he's really running home strongly.
Well ridden.
Thank you. Yeah, another big thank you to the owners, Mr. Puller, to the Academy and Riding Masters. Thank you.
Super.
Thanks.
Young Luke Ferraris booting home number 10 March Preview. Padre Pio, he moved up inside the 350, and he's a horse who you don't write him off. He's going to win his fair share. He looks destined for better things.